Hi everyone, Mrs Dennis here, and today we're going to look at multiplication and division facts. You will need some resources, but don't worry, I'm sure you've got them lying around at home. I'm going to use some pasta. You could use some Lego, some buttons, something that you can use to count out some numbers. I'll leave my pasta for now because I first need to look at my word problem. Here is an example. I have 6 plates and 2 sweets on each plate. How many sweets do I have altogether? Now in year 2, we learn our 2, 5 and 10 times tables. Can we see any of the numbers that could mean we use our times tables to help us work this out? Great, 2. The question is asking us to do 6 groups of 2, but we could also do 2 groups of 6. Because even if we swap the numbers around, we would get the same answer. Because multiplication is commutative. That's a big word. Can you say it? Commutative. Let's try it with our pasta. First, let's make 6 groups of 2. Once we've got them, we can count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We can write down so that we remember that 6 groups of 2 was 12, and we can use the multiplication sign. 6 groups of times 2 equals 12. We were going to see if 6 groups of 2 is the same as 2 groups of 6. So if I put my pasta back together, I now need to make 2 groups of 6. I can see that it still uses all 12 pieces of pasta. 2 times 6 is also 12. So I can see that it works. They are the same, no matter which way round I put my 2 numbers to multiply. Therefore, I've got my answer to the first part, 12. But what about the division? If I have these 12 pieces of pasta, I'll need to divide them. That means I need to share. I could share them onto the 6 plates, or I could share them into the piles of 2. Let's try first by sharing 12 with 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 in each pile. Now with division, it's really important that you start with the biggest number. I was sharing 12. I've shared them into 6 piles. I check how many I have in each pile. If the number is equal and the same, I'm right. I have 2 in each pile. So 12 divided by 6 equals 2. There is another one you can find. Although your example only includes 2, you could challenge yourself to find all 4 facts. Let's now share the 12 into 2 piles to see what we get. Remember, share them equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now count how many are in each pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 6, they are equal, so 12 shared by 2 is 6. You can see that I've found all the family facts for the multiplication and the division. If you feel like you could use your times tables, you might not need to use the pasta. This might help you with the little game that you can play. Cut yourself some squares, some triangles, and some rectangles. You'll need to have a little practice and write out your times tables. I've had a go at my 2s and 5s, and I'll do my 10s later. Now you would need to draw 3 circles on the roof of your family fact house. Then you need to choose any multiplication of your choice. I'm going to choose 8 times 5. I'm going to get 8 fingers and count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to write my answer at the top. It will look like this. This then is my playing card. I'll need to make 4 number sentences, 2 multiplications and 2 divisions in order to find all of them. I'll then make a template like this, 2 multiplications, 2 divisions, and then start to fill them out using my pasta if I need it, or using my fingers for my times tables. Always remember that you need to start with the biggest number for the division. Take a quick look. Which one is the biggest number? Yes, it's 40. So if I count in 5s till I get to 40, I would have 40 divided by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's 8. So I then know that 40 divided by 8 would be 5. Here is an example that I've already completed, but you can then have a go at doing your own and really practicing so that you know all of these numbers. If you're not sure which ones to choose, you could use some of my ideas. 6, 3 and 2, 15, 5 and 3, 20, 5 and 4, 20, 2 and 10. Hope you enjoy the game and enjoy practicing. We can't wait to see you all soon. Stay home and stay safe.